Yeah, I don't think that we have any more statements on their behalf on the record. What I will say, what we had heard prior to, is they just truly want Mamta back, whatever that looks like. They have offered, a debt of gratitude for us who are fighting for her. But at the end of the day, they just want to have their daughter back, whatever they may look like.
For anyone in this room, what is it like to kind of watch this unfold in real time, to be a part of these court proceedings? Because it's a lot of new territory. It's a totally new legal world for a lot of people, and you're kind of having to do it in public. What is it like for you guys?
Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today's video is the community once again coming together in the search for Mamta Bhatt. Listen in.
It's a very, thank you for asking that question. It's very painful. It's the word itself, painful, it's every time we hear them talking, every time we hear some new news, it's powerful and painful for all of us. And we don't know. A lot of us does not know the terminology, so we're researching and we're connecting with people. So it's very painful for our community. We have never dealt with this situation. This was our first time in DMV area, so it is something new for all of us.
Yeah, I think I've been calling myself an amateur detective, amateur attorney. I'm just a registered nurse. I don't like coming on camera and talking to the press. I'm definitely not. That's so outside of my wheelhouse, but I can say literally 24/7, there are people online reading statutes, trying to figure out how we can leverage this investigation to bring justice. And this really is a testament to the power of just regular people standing together and fighting.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes, that being said, every one of us are here today to support for Mamta. And thank you. We can be her voice, but you are also being her voice. So thank you for act of support for all of us, for entire community of Nepalese.
And I just want to remind everyone, I do have to break in whenever you're creating YouTube content and you are recording from someone else, you do have to make sure that you add commentary. So for those of you who are in the comments saying that I'm talking too much, I appreciate you for watching. Please continue. But just as a reminder, or maybe even education, that I cannot use footage and not make commentary on it. No one is really supposed to do that. So thank you again for watching. But what I wanted to say is that it is such a beautiful thing. All of us go through different tragedies in our lives, but to know that the community would come together and support a person, many of them don't know Mamta Kafle Bhatt. Many of them don't know Mamta, but they're there surrounding each other, supporting each other as they look for her, and they're telling us not to say her body, but as they look for her, because they want to bring her back safely. The hope is that she still is alive and well, but maybe just somewhere unknown. So I am really doing this to continue in the fight and support, to help as well, doing as much as I can on my end. So thank you again for supporting.
So this means a lot for all of us as well.
Holly, or anybody else that wants to answer, for people, a lot of people have been following this case for a couple of weeks now, but for people who are just tuning in, is there any words that you want to offer? I mean, today I just learned that Mamta's favorite color was green. What can you share with us about who she was as a person, as a mother, as a friend, as a colleague?
I can only share what I have heard from her best friends and friends. So her favorite color was red and green. So I have been wearing red and green. So, and she can talk about more because she knows more of her, and there was the other person who's supposed to talk about it. She's not here, but Holly can talk about it because he's connected and worked with her. So please go ahead.
Yeah, I think we're all privileged to now be the keepers of Mamta's story, right? We're getting texts, we're getting pictures, we watch her TikTok, we hear people that are close to her. At the end of the day, Mamta should be known as always as a loving wife, a loving mother, a very proud registered nurse, and a very good friend. The smile in the pictures that you see of Mamta, that was her always smile. That wasn't just a snapshot. She was filled with joy. If you haven't gone on her TikTok, that girl's got dance moves. She loves to sing. She loves to wear pretty dresses. At the end of the day, that's how we have to remember Mamta.
And her friend also mentioned one thing was, She always bring everybody up front rather than herself. No matter how painful she's in a situation, she asks you, how are you doing? Instead of saying, I'm in pain. And that was a message I got from her friend.
Yeah, there was a funny video I saw yesterday of some friends, and they said, here's Mamta 1 month postpartum, and she wanted to film a TikTok with us. So here were these reluctant dancers next to Mamta as a new mom, her insisting, no, we're going to do this fun dance together.
And obviously we're all here the community's here for Mamta, but can anybody speak to Naresh? What was their relationship like? What was he like as a husband, as a father? Obviously the baby just turned 1, so there wasn't a long stint of fatherhood, but can anybody speak to his character at all, or would like to?
I don't know him personally, so I don't feel comfortable speaking to his character, other than to say the more that we go to court through the Commonwealth, the more we realize there was a facade there. I can say people that were close to Naresh have questioned, why was I duped? Why was I fooled? Why did I trust this man in my house? Why did I trust him around my wife? And my mom always said, you only show your garbage at home. And so the truth is, what he portrayed to work and in the community was not his authentic self. So to anybody that's questioning why you were a friend to Naresh, that's because that's what a good friend does. But there are a lot of people questioning why. Why did I get duped? And the truth is, he's a master manipulator. And as this case moves forward, I think we will see more and more of the deception.
To the person who sent me the email around this case, you know who you are. I want to thank you for your comments as well as your email about this, just letting me know that you are happy that we are covering this on this channel over here. Just trying to bring some light to the situation. I don't know if you're in the United States or somewhere else, but my channel is all about empathy and support. So if that's not your thing, if you're not an empathetic person, or you don't rally around to support other people, especially if somebody was wronged, then you might be in the wrong place. But I would hope that you would continue to listen and maybe learn from some of the others. I just really wanted to shout out that person, and again, thank you for just expressing your gratitude and appreciation.
You've spoken to it previously, but you must be encouraged by the meticulous care that detectives are using right now in continuing to look for evidence in this case. I mean, tell me about your reaction to that.
I have told Chief Lugo in private and in public that I am a huge supporter of the Manassas Park Police Department. I wasn't always that way. I was very vocally outspoken when we felt in the early days that the police department was not taking this case seriously. We now know that's not true. There was a tremendous amount of work going on that couldn't be shared with the public to protect the integrity of the case. We've seen Chief Lugo almost every day this week or talk to him. They are working around the clock. They want to find Mamta. They are following every lead. So please, if you have an idea of something, please go ahead and send it forward, because those detectives want answers as much as we do. He did share they're working with other partners, right? Prince William County. He went on the record, Secret Service, FBI. There's a whole army of people working that aren't in front of the camera, but that are really, really going to help bring this to prosecute him to the fullest extent of the law.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, you guys. Again,
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming out. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys coming, even when we first called and asked for help. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for our voice.
Holly and Prava.
Yep, and thank you for listening to the reporting on this. This is so key, so critical as they talk through maybe next steps outside of this press conference. We'll continue to keep watching, keep an eye open for what happens and what develops in the case. So far, Naresh Bhatt, the husband, has had 3 court appearances, and they are still looking to get information out of him. He apparently at this point has not been very forthcoming, has shut down from speaking with authorities, is not talking, and that's his right. That's okay. But we will definitely stay on this case and continue watching, and we hope that you continue to watch and support as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video. As always, Crime Squad, it is a joy and a privilege to bring you this Crime Squad coffee. That's it for today. But please drop down in the comments to connect with our Crime Squad community. And for anyone new here, please subscribe to the channel, give us a happy thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video.